Hey, everybody, welcome to week 3. We are going to go ahead and get started looking at the work this week. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late getting this posted. Like to have these up first thing in the morning, but as you guys know, I appreciate your patience from last weekend when I normally am on my computer 24/7. I was out doing other things this weekend. So I appreciate your patience. I tried to keep up with email and the Q&A discussion board, but if there was anything that you needed some extra help with, feel free to reach out and we will work on that together. All right, so I'm going to take a look at our Unit 3 work with you, and we're going to be looking this week at the power of routines and rituals. So you may notice there's a trend here. This class is not only helping you develop your writing skills, but also dealing with some really important techniques and tools that you can use as students to make sure that you keep up with everything that's going on, not only in school, but in your life. So that's what we're focused on this week. There are some articles, websites, and videos for you to look at. You can find those links right here. And then this week, you're going to have some practice with writing. So let's go ahead and open that just so you can see a little bit more what this will look like. This is one of those interactive learning modules. So you want to click on Unit 1 and complete it, and then move through Unit 8, all the way through Unit 8. So that is ready for you to take off at any time. And then your 2 writing assignments this week are the Unit 3 writing activity, and then we have another journal entry. So let's take a look at the Unit 3 writing activity first, which is the power of goals. In this assignment, you will write a short paragraph that focuses on specific questions related to your goals. You are, however, going to submit this as an APA document. So this is something that you will use throughout your college life, turning in papers in APA format. So you've got a template here that has a title page. I think it may open. Well, I can open it and then I'll have to reshare. This is literally a Word document that you will use to create your paragraph in. Now, this document is perhaps more elaborate than you'll need because we're not writing a big essay, we're writing a single paragraph, but it's already set up for you to have the title page, which you will need, and then you will have your paragraph that starts on page 2. You probably will not have a references page for this, but if you do have any references, that's already here for you as well. One note that some people miss from time to time, you do put your whole title there, and you do include the title again on page 2. So those are real. You do need to type over that. You will also, of course, need to put in your own name, my name, which is Jackie Pierce, and your due date for the assignment, which of course is this coming Sunday. So that's what the paper will look like. Let's look at the assignment sheet with the requirements for this assignment. Oops, except I just clicked the same thing as the second time. There it is. Okay. So for each of the formal writing assignments, you will have a document like this. And I highly recommend either printing it out or saving it on your computer so that you can refer to it over and over again. Sometimes it's hard when they're just embedded in the assignment like that. It's hard to remember to go back to them. So it's important. It's 100 points. So this is a major writing assignment. Even though it's only a single paragraph, it is a major writing assignment. So you're going to write a paragraph of at least 6 sentences about an academic or personal goal you would like to achieve. Please use, it says you can use, please use the template. It'll be a lot easier to create your title page. And then you're going to answer these particular questions. What is the specific goal you're focusing on? What is your plan for achieving that goal? And of course, what challenges might you face? You'll submit the Word document. It's an APA format, so it does have a title page. It will be double spaced. It will have 1-inch margins, and it should be Times New Roman 12. That's the best font and size to use. Your paragraph, again, it reminds you here, needs to be at least 6 sentences. All right. On the second page of this document, you will find the rubric. So this is how your grade is determined. It's really important to read the rubric before you turn it in, but also when I give it back to you, you're going to want to review the rubric and see how you scored in each one of these categories. So for example, something that is easy to achieve and easy to lose points for if you don't achieve it is APA format, right? If you don't follow it, if you don't use cover page, if it doesn't look like an APA document, you're going to lose points for that. Now, granted, it's only worth 10 points total. You're not going to fail if you don't use proper APA format, but those are 10 points that are really easy to get. Same thing with paragraph length. It says twice in the instructions that it needs to be at least 6 sentences. So if it's not 6 sentences, you're going to lose points for that. Okay, so really do make use of the rubrics both before and after you turn in your work. So that's your first assignment for this week. Let's go back to the unit and talk about the journal. With the journal this week, the prompt is both on that page and in the journal. With this, you do not have to create a separate document. You're just going to create the journal entry by clicking on that button right there. And this is what you're going to write about with this particular journal. Describe 1 or 2 routines you currently practice in your daily life. Why do you practice this routine? What do you enjoy about the routine? What results does this routine produce? And it says here, and I think this is a good idea, always do the journals last, because it's going to give you a chance to reflect not only on just, the things that are in the journal prompt, but also in the readings and things that you've done. The journals also have a rubric. So let me show you that. I don't know if everybody saw that on the first journal. So right now you should be looking at the rubric journal. Answering all the questions gives you 10 points. Reflecting, meaning really having some showing some self-knowledge, will give you 10 points. And is it long enough? So at least, let's go back. I think it's at least 6 sentences, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I don't even know if it specifies in that. The last one was at least 6 sentences. So I would go with the same thing. It kind of is, since there are 3 questions, I would plan on spending at least 2 sentences on each of them. That's the easiest way to go about that. And you also, as usual, have a heads up with the writing activity that is coming up in Unit 4, so you can look ahead at that. I'm not going to go over the PDF until we get there. But those are your 2 assignments for this week. There's no discussion board, so it's just the writing assignment, the writing activity. After you do the practice with writing, make sure you do that first, and then do the writing activity using the template, and then your journal, and you're done for week 3. As usual, if you have any questions, don't forget, we do have the Ask the Instructor discussion board is always available for you. And I try to answer those right away. So if you have any questions that I don't get to and you are like, make sure you email me, because I do get email notifications, not only on the computer, but on my phone. So even if I am busy that day, I will see it. All right. All right, you have your marching orders for Unit 3. Like I said, reach out if you have any problems or questions, and I will see you next Monday for sure.